Well, I guess I should be on my way to Balmora. How long will the journey take, I wonder? Will I be there before sunrise?
Where would you like to go?
It may also benefit me to take a look at this guide to Vvardenfell that I've purchased. Let's see. It seems to have a map. That could be useful. Looks like the top island is called Dagonfell. And I was told of another island to the north named Solstheim, but it doesn't seem to appear on this map. The Sea of Ghosts. I've seen it on the Skyrim side. It's a beauty. Ah! Aldrun. So that's where my home is. Looks like it's to the northwest. There's Balmora, so it's north of Balmora. Here we are in Seydanin. Interesting. There's Vivek, Molegmar, Sadrith Mora, Red Mountain. I've heard of Red Mountain. Let's see here. Morrowind is the northeasternmost province of the Tamrielic Empire, bounded on the north and east by the Sea of Ghosts. On the west by Skyrim, on the southwest by Cyrodiil, also known as the Imperial Province, and on the south by Black Marsh, also known as Argonia. Vvardenfell district encompasses Vvardenfell Island, a great landmass dominated by the giant volcano Red Mountain and cut off from the mainland Morrowind by the surrounding inner sea. Only recently opened to settlement and trade, most of the island's population is confined to the relatively hospitable west and southwest coasts. Okay, that's where we are. Centered on the ancient city of Vivek and the old Great House district centers at Balmora, Aldrun, and Sadrith Mora, the rest of the island is covered by hostile desert wastes, arid grasslands, and volcanic badlands, and thinly populated by the nomadic Ashlander tribes. Vvardenfell has 9 basic geographic regions, each with their own distinctive plant and terrain features. Scholars have based their classifications on the different types of land described by the native Ashlanders, so the designations are recognized by most local traders, travelers, and adventurers. These geographic regions are called the Ascadian Isles, the Ashlands, Azura's Coast, the Bitter Coast, the Grazelands, Molag Amur, Red Mountain, the West Gash, and Sheogorad. Ascadian Isles. The Ascadian Isles is a region of lush, green, well-watered southern lowlands where most of the Vvardenfell's agriculture is found. The area includes Pelagayad, Suran, Vivek City, and Al-Sotha, along with the inland lakes and waterways of the Ascadian Isles proper. The urban areas of Vivek and Ebonheart of the southern coast are densely populated. The inland Ascadian Isles are dotted with small farms and large plantations. The climate is temperate and comfortable, with moderate rainfall. Ebonheart is the seat of the imperial government for Vvardenfell district, and a busy center for maritime trade. Interesting. Castle Ebonheart is the home of Duke Vedum Dren, the district's ruler and emperor's representative. Also located at Castle Ebonheart are the Vvardenfell District Council chambers and the Hawkmoth Legion garrison. The officers, docks, and warehouses of the East Empire Company are also found in Ebonheart. Vivek City is the largest settlement on Vvardenfell, so I hear, and one of the largest cities in the east. Each of the great cantons is the size of a complete town. The High Fane and the Palace of Vivek are visited by hundreds of tourists and pilgrims daily. Wow. Citizens flock to the arena for entertainment and war games. Outlanders mostly confine themselves to the foreign canton, while natives live, work, and shop in the Great House compounds and residential cantons. Alt Sotha is a splendid Daedric ruin within the site of Vivek City. Though exotic and picturesque, it is a dangerous site, haunted by old magics, dark cultists, and their Daedric summonings, and not recommended for sightseers. Ald Sotha. Interesting. Suran is an agricultural village in the northeastern corner of the fertile Ascadian Isles region. Two popular pilgrimage sites are nearby, the Fields of Kumu and the Shrine of the Moloch Baal. Don't know much about pilgrimage sites. Pelagaiad is a newly chartered imperial village between Balmora and Vivec City. Yes, I've heard of this. On the western edge of the Ascadian Isles region. The village is right outside the Imperial Legion garrison at Fort Pelagaiad. The houses and shops are built in the Western Imperial style, and Pelagaiad looks more like a village in the Western Empire than in a Morrowind settlement. The Ashlands. The Ashlands are the dry, inhospitable wastelands surrounding the lower slopes of Red Mountain. The Ashlands extend to the Sea of Ghosts in the north, and elsewhere form a wide margin between the blighted Red Mountain region and other geographic regions. The village of Margan is the only sizable permanent Ashland settlement. Aldrune, the district seat of House Redoran, is on the margin of the region. So my home is the district seat of House Redoran. I don't know much of the great houses. I'd love to learn more. Ashlanders hunt for game there, and their herds find sparse grazing. It rains rarely and suffers frequent ash storms. Yes, Marinus told me there was a terrible ash storm the night he picked me up from Aldrune to take me to Vivec. It's a good thing the Siltstriders are hardy, I suppose. Margan is a small, isolated village in a remote region north of Aldrune. The Margan Shrine is an important temple pilgrimage site. I don't know much of the Dunmer Temple either. I'd be curious to learn more of Dunmer culture and embrace my heritage more. The Ashlander Urshilaku tribe has a permanent settlement at Urshilaku Camp in the Ashlands region north of Margan village. Azura's Coast. The rugged coast and inlands of northern and eastern Vvardenfell are called Azura's Coast. Now Azura I am familiar with. The region is rocky, infertile, and largely uninhabited, except for the outpost at Moloch Mar. The Telvanni settlements at Sadrith Mora, the wizard towers at Tel Arun, Tel Mora and Tel Bernora, and Ayamusa Camp, and the remote fishing villages of Ald Verdainia and Dagon Fell on the north coast. There are no roads, most travel is by boat. Despite the rocky terrain, a variety of plants thrive in regular rainfall. Sadrith Mora is the district seat of House Telvanni, and home of the Telvanni Council, though only one Telvanni councillor actually lives in Sadrith Mora. Sadrith Mora is an island settlement and accessible only by sea and teleportation. The town is large, with many services, but is open only to Telvanni retainers. Outsiders must confine themselves to the Gateway Inn. Telvanni sounds like a pretty exclusive house. Tel Bernora is the tower and seat of the eccentric Telvanni wizard named Mistress Tharana. The tower and its tiny village are located on a rocky promontory at the southeasternmost tip of Azura's Coast. Tel Fir is the Telvanni tower of Sorcerer Lord Devaith Fir. Beneath the tower is the Corpusarium, a refuge prison where the deranged, distorted victims of the deadly Corpus disease are housed and tended. Marinus mentioned Corpus once, but he didn't know much about it. I'd be curious to learn more. Tel Arun is the Telvanni tower of Archmagister Gothrin, Telvanni Sorcerer Lord and head of the Telvanni Council. The associated settlement is a sizable village and the site of the festival slave market. I don't want anything to do with slaves. The largest slave market on Vvardenfell. That's what got me into this mess. Telmora is the Telvanni Tower of Mistress Dratha, an ancient wizard of the Telvanni Council. The small settlement includes a few craftsfolk and a trade house. Telvos is the tower of Telvanni wizard and council member Master Arion. Telvos is a peculiar blend of Telvanni and Western architectural styles, and is close to Vos village. Balmora is the City of Stone, an ancient First-Era ruin in the southeastern islands and promontories of Azur's coast. The site has a nasty reputation, and several Telvanni wizards currently have competing camps for hirelings and adventurers exploring and looting there. Legend says that Balmora was built on the site of an ancient Daedric worship center. The Ashlander Aimusa tribe has a permanent settlement at Aimusa Camp on a rocky promontory at the northeastern tip of the Vvardenfell mainland in Azur's coast region. Very interesting. The Bitter Coast. The western coast of Vvardenfell from Seydanin, that's where we are, north to Narmak is called the Bitter Coast. So the western coast is the Bitter Coast. The southern coast is the Ascadian Isles. Northern coast seems to be Azur's coast. Okay. The salt marshes and humid swamps of this region are uninhabited, with the only settlements found at the good harbors of Narmak, Laod, maybe, and Seydanin. Also called the Smuggler's Coast. Yes, I've heard of the smugglers' problems here. The region's secluded coves and islands provide refuge for criminal trade, and the frequent rain and fog hide small boats from the excise cutters. The piercing light of the Grand Pharos at the mouth of the harbor of the port village of Seydanin is a beacon to mariners throughout the inner sea. I'm assuming that's the lighthouse, the Grand Pharos. Where was I? Throughout the inner sea. Most visitors from the Empire make landfall at the port of Seydanin, where they are processed by the Imperial Census and Excise Commission agents of the Coast Guard station. Interesting. The Coast Guard cutters docked here control smuggling and piracy on the inner sea. I wonder if Marinus stopped at Seydanin when he first arrived in Vvardenfell. Never asked him. Laod is a tiny, isolated village, fishing village on a western Vvardenfell in the Bitter Coast region. A rough track along the river Odai connects Laod with the town of Balmora. Interesting. Narmak is a tiny island fishing village in the Bitter Coast region of western Vvardenfell. The Grazelands. The regular rain and dark soils of the Grazelands produce the rich grazing for Ashlander herbs that give the region its name. The region lies in the northeast of Vvardenfell, sandwiched between the Ashlands and Azur's coast. Okay. Permanent settlements include Vos village and the Tower of Telvos and Telfir. The Ashlanders of... I thought those were in the Azur's coast region. I suppose they might be on the margin. That would make sense. The Ashlanders of Zainab Camp move their herds across the plains in search of fresh grazing. There are no roads or tracks, but travel is easy across the open plains. Interesting. The Ashlander Zainab tribe has a permanent settlement at Zainab Camp, near the village of Vos in the Grazelands region. Molag Amur. Located inland in the southeast of Vvardenfell. Southeast, okay, so nearby, I would think. Molag Amur is the uninhabited wasteland of rocky hills, steep-sided ravines, lava pools, and barren ash pavements. Pathfinding and travel is extremely difficult in this trackless wilderness, and is complicated by frequent ash storms. The Ashlanders of Arabenimson camp hunt game there, but few others venture into this region. The The worst part of Molag Amur, called the Great Scathis, is considered impassable even by the Ashlanders. The outpost at Molag Mar is a fortified stronghold on the southeastern edge of the desolate Molag Amur region. Pilgrims bound for the nearby pilgrimage sites at Mount Asarnibibi and Mount Kand take refuge at the outpost hostels, comforted by the garrison of Redren and buoyant Armiger crusaders stationed at the stronghold. Some more talk of the Redren. The Ashlander Arabenimson tribe has a permanent settlement at Arabenimson Camp, an isolated hut settlement in the middle of the desolate Molag Amur region. Red Mountain. The dominant feature of Vvardenfell, Red Mountain, is a vast volcano in the center of Vvardenfell. The outer slopes are steep and rugged, and the crater is deep and dotted with surface lava. The Ghost Fence, a magical barrier which blocks travel as well as seals in the harmful disease-laden weather called blight, rings the volcano's outer slopes, and is broken only at the Ghost Gate. Within the Ghost Fence, rain never falls, and the sun never shines. The only weather is the red and deadly ash blight. Sounds treacherous. Ghostgate is the great citadel of the Ghost Fence Ordinator and buoyant Armiger garrisons. Ghostgate sits astride the only gap through which the monstrous hosts of Dagoth-Ur might emerge from Red Mountain to threaten the rest of Morrowind. The Ghost Fence itself is a colossal, magical artifact that completely encircles Red Mountain and prevents the blight from spilling its corruption across the rest of Vvardenfell. Interesting. I'd heard of Red Mountain before, but I had no idea that there was such a thing as the Ghost Gate or Ghost Fence, keeping the blight at bay, and apparently monsters. Who's this Dagoth-Ur? The West Gash. The western highlands of Vvardenfell are called the West Gash. The region extends from the Sea of Ghosts on the northwest coast to the inland town of Balmora, where the region is sandwiched between the Bitter Coast and the Ashlands. The trading village of Nisis is north of Aldrun, and the fishing villages of Aldvelothi and Cool lie on the north coast. That makes sense, since I heard that the northern island Solstheim can be reached by boat from Cool. Makes sense that it would be in the north coast. The town of Caldera lies near Balmora. The herds of the Ashlanders of Ursulaku Camp graze on the sparse but hardy highland vegetation. Balmora is the district seat of House Lalu, and the largest settlement on Vvardenfell after Vivec City. Interesting, that's where I'm heading now. Hope I don't get lost in this large town. Good roads lead north to Aldrun, that's good to know, and south to Caldera, Seydanin, and Vivec City. The Imperial Legion garrison of Fort Moonmoth lies south of Balmora, so I could take the road to Aldrun after I reach Balmora, though I was thinking of coming back to Seydanin. I'd be exploring the surrounding area. We'll see what happens when I reach Balmora. I may not even have the opportunity to explore on my own. This Empire business might have me running errands for the rest of my life, for all I know. Caldera is a recently chartered imperial town and mining corporation. The Caldera Mining Company has been granted an imperial monopoly to remove raw ebony from the rich deposits here. Caldera has the appearance and flavor of a western imperial town. Much like Pelagayad, I suppose. Aldrun is the district seat of House Redren, and a large settlement. The Redren council chambers are located inside the shell of an ancient, extinct giant crab. Tracks lead north to Margan and Nisis villages, and south to Balmora. Nisis is a small mining and trade village, astride the Siltstrider caravan route between the northwest West Gash and Aldrun. Aldvelothi and Cool are tiny fishing villages on the northern coast of the West Gash. Sheogorad. The large island of Sheogorad lies north of Vvardenfell. This island and its associated lesser islands are a maritime wilderness extending north from Vvardenfell into the Sea of Ghosts. The region is largely hostile and uninhabited, with 2 small villages at Ald, Rodinia, and Vvardenfell. Only Vvardenfell is reached by ship services. All other island-to-island transport must be provided by the traveler. Interesting. Well, that was very insightful. I'm glad I spent a few drakes on that guide. I think I feel a little more prepared for the journey that's ahead. And the guide has provided me with a map, which is great. So now I should be able to draw myself a map to hopefully better get around. Anyway, I suppose I'll be taking the Silt Strider to Balmora now. Do you think we'll arrive before dawn? 14 pieces, that sounds fair.
We make a special trip just for you. Say no, Brian.
Oh, I must have dozed off during that trip. It took a few hours. Looks like it's night. It was a lot faster than I thought it would be, actually. Still a little sleepy, though. Guess I'll try to find a place to stay, and then maybe in the morning look for this Cosades fella. Caius. Ah, I see Master is out tonight. Lovely. And where is Secunda? I do not see her. Any case, let me check my journal here. I was told to go to the South Wall Corner Club. South Wall Corner Club is in the southeast Balmora, on the east side of the river. Okay. Am I on the... I don't even see the river. It's dark out there. And unfortunately, I don't think I have any torches. Good day, my friend. I am Telvin Nethrand. You are Dantmer Arano? Look, Outlander, foreigners are not very popular in Morrowind, so try to make yourself more agreeable if you expect people to be helpful. Okay. Well, you don't like me very much, do you? You're not very friendly. Could you point me in the direction of the south wall? That's where the Thieves Guild scum hang out. Okay. Thieves Guild? You are not very friendly, are you? Maybe I'll ask the, caravaner. He might know. Good day. Could I bother you for some directions here in, Balmora? I am Telvin Nethrand, and you are Selville Seraloth? Good day, stranger. Welcome to Balmora, council seat of House Lalu. I'm your local caravaner, and I hope I can find you a Silt Strider, and I hope can find you a Silt Strider travel on your destination. Or, if you are new to Balmora, can I help you with local services? Do you need someone in particular? Or is there a specific place in Balmora I can help you find? Yes, there is, actually. Balmora is a big town. Think in terms of districts. High Town on the hill to the west has the temple, Lalu Council Hall, rich manors, better shops, and the Morak Tong. The commercial district, just west of the river, has the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, shops, and inns. Okay. Labor Town, east of the river, where the commoners and poor live, has only the South Wall Corner Club. Fort Moonmoth, southeast of town, houses the Legion Garrison and the Imperial Cult. Roads south lead to Pelagayad, Said Anin, and Vivek. Silt Strider services go to Said Anin, Aldrun, Suran, and Vivek. Roads north lead to Caldera and Aldrun. Guild guides at the Mages Guild can teleport you to Aldrun, Vivek, Caldera, and Sadrith Mora for a fee. Interesting. Teleportation, eh? La Ode is southwest on the coast. There's no trail and it's easy to get lost. The only route to Ghostgate is via the Foyada Mamaya. Well, I just wanted to know about the south wall, so I think that pretty good directions there. East of the river. And I think I'm seeing the river now, actually, from this height. What can you tell me of the south wall? South wall is a working-class corner club in Balmora, east of Odai River, and on the south end of Labor Street, owned by Bacola Closius. That's the owner, huh? Know anything about him? Bacola Closius is the owner and proprietor of South Wall, a working-class Balmora corner club east of Odai River. Very well. Thanks for your help. Perhaps I will try to compliment you on your good sense of direction and good service. Oh. Don't try to better me up, Dark Elf. Sorry, Sorry, my compliment was sincere. I was trying to thank you.
When you can ride.
Oh, that's true. Alright. So, I wonder if, not much, I guess, new in the journal. He said west of the river, which is where I am right now, I believe, is where all the shops are, for the most part. North of town is where the temple is, as well as, the Lalu Council Hall. And east of the river, down this way, is where I can find the South Wall Corner Club. Let's take a look. What's all this? Balmora, Dura Grabol's house. What's up the stairs here? Hope I'm not trespassing. Dura Grabol's house? It's got a big house. Dura Grabol's house. 3 floors. Possibly a basement too. The architecture here in Balmora is very strange. I've never seen anything quite like it. Must be unique to Morrowind. Let's see what this is. Ah, there it is, the South Wall Corner Club. Very good. Seem to have found it fairly easily. Let's see if they can point me in the direction of this Caius Cosades fella. Good day.
Ugh.
Oh,
Come
sorry.
on then, say something or move on.
Maybe I'll go talk to somebody else. Hello.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Oh wow, you're not very friendly people around here. Good day.
Khajiit has no words for you.
Oh my. What does this say? Honor among thieves. Interesting. That unfriendly fellow by the Siltstray did mention that the Thieves Guild hangs out in this club. Ah. This place is pretty packed. Good day. Oh. Okay. Yes, Telvin Nethrin, can I help you? Yes, and you are Fane Riele? Can I ask about Caius Cosades? That old sugar-tooth? I'm not sure where he's living now, but ask Bacola Closius, the owner. He'll know. Okay, can you tell me where to find him? Bacola Closius? He's the owner. He must be around here somewhere. Alright.
What's this regarding?
Let's see what everybody else is up to.
Approach.
Hello? Hello?
The prey approaches.
Interesting people. Good day. Looks like an adventurer, this one. Hello?
Any time now.
Yes.
Good day.
Dirt, 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 dirt. Everywhere, dirt.
Anyway, I'm Telvin Nethrand, and you are? Juju. So your name is Telvin Nethrand, and you're new in Balmora. Well, my name is Juju, and I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now, and if I start to bore you with Morrowind lore, just let me know. No, heard any rumors around lately? And how do you think it was that bloated Imperial plutocrats got the charter to exploit the Caldera ebony deposits, and not a native great house or local colonists? Big fat bribes, I tell you, and friends in high places. The Vvardenfell guy did mention they have a monopoly on it. That does sound a bit shady. Let's see. Tavern songs. I have quite a few songs for you to select from. If you want to know what I have at a glance, take a look at the tavern playlist scroll. Here, let me get it for you. Oh dear, I know it's here somewhere. I just can't quite remember where I put it. I'm very forgetful these days. Well, I'll look around for it whenever I get the chance. How about Tavern Mountain Dulcimer? Tavern Mountain Dulcimer by Michael Futrell. Ah, yes. Good tune. Now then, I suppose I will be going to find this Bacola Clausius fellow.
Sweet skooma.
So you've got items for sale, do you? Lots of stuff to talk about too. Let me check out your inventory if I could. No, not much for sale, I guess. Reflections of Cult Worship. Poison Song 4. Guide to Sadrith Mora. Guide to Balmora. That could be useful. The guide to Vvardenfell was very useful. I'll take a guide to Balmora. And they've got one for Aldruin, but I'm not sure I'm ready to go there yet. I need to brace myself before I visit my home. My birthplace. Thank you. Alright. Guess I'll go looking for the owner. Doesn't seem to be down here.
Khajiit has no words for you. Khajiit has no time for you.
No time or words, eh?
This better
These
be
people aren't too
important.
friendly. Perhaps up here? Hello.
Yeah.
Bacola Clausius. I am Telvin Nethrand. I was looking for you. Good day, I'm Bacola Clausius, publican of the South Wall here in Balmora. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods for barter. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other services, or a specific place nearby. If you're looking for someone in particular, I may be able to help. I am, actually. But a bed sounds pretty good right now. I'm pretty tired. How much for a room? Yes, we have one available. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it? 10 pieces, huh? Yes, I'll take it. I'm normally not against the idea of sleeping out in the wilderness. We've done a lot of that in our travels, but I'm pretty exhausted right now, and after being in prison so long, frankly, it'd be nice to lay in a warm, soft bed. Very well. The bed is yours for the day. You'll find the door over there unlocked. I trust Balmora will treat you well. Thank you, my friend. So where is this bed? Room door? It's a pretty tiny room. Alright. It's nice though. It's cozy. Let's get some sleep. In the morning we'll talk to the owner about finding Caius Cosades. Let's get 8 hours of rest. Very good. I suspect now it is the 17th of last seed. Day 2, yeah. I guess, there we go. It's 8 a.m. Okay. That was a nice room. Now, I have some business to speak with you.
stranger.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Caius Cosades. Old Caius runs a little bed and basket just up the hill on the north edge of town. Go out the front door, not the upper door to the terrace. Then right up the stairs, and left at the top of the stairs, and down at the end of to the end of the street. Okay, so out the way I came, right up the stairs, left after the stairs, and then down to the end of the street. Got it. And I wrote it down just in case, right? Okay. So that must be the door to the terrace. He wants me to not go that way, though. Looks like a cloudy day. Okay, right, up the stairs. And left at the top, and then down to the end of the street. Probably one of these, huh? For our Hellas house. It's locked. Ah, this must be it. Knock, knock. Ah, hello. Oh, is this a bad time?
Any time now.
Okay. Anyway, are you Caius Cosades? I'm Telvin Nethrand. What? Yes, I'm Caius Cosades, but what do you mean you were told to report to Caius Cosades? What are you talking about? Well, I've got a package. It was given to me by, well, I don't know if I should say, but I've got a package to deliver to you. So, you say your name is Telvin Nethrand and you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it? Yes, here. I guess I can tell you. It's from the Emperor. I don't know what it's about, though. Yes. Very interesting. So, it says here the Emperor wants me to mentor you, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to trust me and follow my orders, Telvin Nethrand? Something tells me I don't have much of a choice, do I? Alright. Good. Welcome to the service, novice Telvin Nethrand. You are now a member of the Imperial Blades. What? The Blades? We're the Emperor's hidden eyes and ears in the provinces. We watch the Emperor's enemies. We look for opportunities. We make reports, and when the Emperor commands, we obey. Let's see here. I have given Caius Cosades the package of documents, and by the Emperor's command, Caius Cosades has inducted me into the Blades, the Imperial Intelligence Service, with the rank of novice. Caius Cosades will be my spymaster, and I'll follow his orders. Ugh. Okay. I'm the Imperial Spymaster from Morrowind, and since I'm the ranking Blades agent in Morrowind, you report to me. Follow my orders, obey our rules, and you'll do fine. You can use my bed if you need to rest, but leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our Blades trainers now. Or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away, but don't forget to visit the Blades trainers. Okay, what kind of orders would you give me? Don't tell me it's anything, involving dirty work. I've done enough of that in Braville. I don't want to get mixed up in trouble anymore. Although I guess if I'm working for the Empire, it would be kind of hard. But I got a feeling if I ever screw up working for the Empire, they won't necessarily bail me out. Just toss me aside, write me off. What are the rules? I should probably, learn what they are if I'm to obey them. The rules for the Blades are simple. Follow orders. My orders. Don't steal from the Blades. Don't attack anyone from the Blades. Simple rules. Follow them, or you'll be expelled. And once you're expelled, you're out forever. Interesting. Okay. Seems simple enough. And what are these orders? First thing, Pilgrim. You're new, and you look it. Here's 200 drakes. go get yourself a decent weapon, or armor, or spell. And second thing, you need a cover identity. Around here, freelancer adventurer is a common profession. Sign on with the Fighters Guild or Mages Guild or Imperial Cult or Imperial Legion. Advance in the ranks, gain skill and experience. Or go out on your own, look for freelance work or trouble. Then, when you're ready, come back and I'll have orders for you. Okay. Interesting. I do agree with you that my skills are mediocre and I am new here. I guess it would be in our best interest, for both of us, for me to improve my skills and become more experienced with traversing this wild foreign terrain. It would do you no good to send me off on some sort of mission, as simple as it might be, and then have me get killed. And that wouldn't really be good for me either, so I agree with you. So I really am free. They really did release me from prison. I mean, this guy's pretty much just letting me do whatever I want. Interesting. Okay. So I could do all sorts of things, huh? And he's given me 200 septims. This is very interesting. Well, I guess first things first, I could go check out some new equipment, now that I've got a little extra money. I guess I'll go do that. I'll come back if I have any questions. And I should probably improve my skills quite a bit before I actually feel like I'm ready for orders and duties. And he doesn't seem to be in a hurry to give me anything to do, so I'm not complaining. This means I'm free. I can do whatever I want here in Morrowind. That wasn't so bad. All I had to do was deliver that package, and for all he knows, he just gave me 200 gold, and I might never go see him again. Interesting. I don't know though. He could be helpful. Being a member of the Blades and working for the Empire could have its advantages. I'll have to think about it. I'm just afraid that the moment I mess something up, they're gonna toss me aside and pretend like I'm not a member. Here's the Silt Strider. I believe this was the market district in town, correct? Watch that knife, buddy. Let's see. I have the guide to Balmora now. Interesting. How long is it? It's not too long. So this is Balmora, huh? So north leads to Caldera. South leads to Pelagayad. And Hla'od is down there. Seydanin, that's where I came from, okay. To the Ghost Gates, that way. Doesn't seem to be a road, though. Okay, let's take a look at this. Ebonheart and Vivek, that way, okay. Balmora is the district seat of House Lalu, and the largest settlement on Vvardenfell after Vivek City. Balmora's 4 districts are Hightown, the Commercial District, Labor Town, and Fort Moonmoth. Hightown on the hill to the west has the Tribunal Temple, Lalu Council Hall, rich manors, better shops, and the Morag Tong Guild Hall. The commercial district just west of the river is centered on the large plaza north of South Gate, with the Strider Port along the south wall east of South Gate. The Fighters Guild and Mages Guild and most of Balmora's shops and inns are located along the streets of the commercial district. Labor Town, east of the river, where the commoners and poor live, has several modest corner clubs and a few merchants. Fort Moonmoth, a long walk southeast of town, houses the Legion garrison and the Imperial Cult. Services. House Lalu services are available at Lalu Council Manor in Hightown. Temple faithful seeking solace and services at the Balmora Temple in the northwest. Outlanders must travel outside the town walls, through South Gate and east along the well-marked roads to Fort Moonmoth for Imperial Legion and the Imperial Cult services. Okay, so if I want anything else to do with the Empire, I should go to Fort Moonmoth nearby. The guild halls of the Fighters Guild and Mages Guild are on the street north from the plaza in the commercial district. Morak Tong services are available in their guild hall in the extreme northwest of Hightown. Better shops are in Hightown on the hill, with numerous merchants in the commercial district, west of the river, and a few traders in Labor Town east of the river. Notable figures. None of the Lalu councillors live in Balmora. Neleno Dorvain at the council hall is the ranking Lalu local. At the Fighters Guild, Aedis Fireeye is the steward. Ranis Athris is the Mages Guild steward. Athasi Rilvain is the Morak Tong steward. Feldrello Sadri is the ranking cleric of the Balmora Tribunal Temple. The colorful Sugarlips Habasi, a freelance facilitator of no fixed address, is often rumored to be the local boss of the Thieves Guild. Interesting. Transportation. A good road leads south to Pelagaya, Seydanin, Ebonheart, and Vivek. A rugged wilderness track leads southwest along the Odai River to the fishing village of La Ode. Improved roads head north to Caldera and Aldrun. The Siltstrider port is on the west side of the river, near Southgate. Siltstrider services go to Aldrun, Suran, Aldrun again, and Seydanin. Guild guides at the Mages Guild can teleport you to Aldrun, Vivek, Caldera, and Sadrith Mora for a fee. La Ode is southwest of the coast. An unimproved trail leads northeast up the ravines of Foedama Mea to Ghostgate. The Ghostgate. The path is easy to follow, but dangerous beasts threaten pilgrims who travel this route to the Ghostgate Shrine. Very interesting. I'm glad I invested in this. It talks about the commercial district, which is west of the river. I believe that's where I am right now. Seems like it. Let's see. This is the council club. There's that unfriendly fellow. This is the lucky lockup. Hello. Very interesting. I guess I could try to look for some gear. It looks like there's a lot of shops nearby. Let's have a look. Start over here. I can barely read it moving in the wind like that. Dralessa Nithrion, pawnbroker. Pawnbroker, eh? Let's see what she's got. Just browsing right now. I don't want to spend all my money on the first shop I come by. Hello. Beautiful Dunmer woman. Good day. Mind if I come across here?
Quick, Outlander.
Oh, sorry. I'm Telvin Nethrand, and you are? Dralessa Nithrion. Hello, friend. I am Dralessa Nithrion. Welcome to Balmora. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it, or try anyway. And if it's just a little advice you'd like, that's fine too. Maybe I could compliment her. She is very beautiful. Uh-oh. I was sincere, I promise. Can I try again? Ugh. Keep it up if you really want to make me mad. Sorry. Maybe I should be going. Man, these people are harder to talk to than the people I'm used to back home. Maybe it's because I've been in prison for a little while. I haven't talked to anyone in a few days. A few weeks, I should say. Let's see if I can read this. Clagius Clanler, outfitter. Might have some new clothes. I'm getting tired of these rags. Could use some armor as well.
Go ahead,
hello.
stranger.
What are you reading? Can't read it upside down. So you are Clagius Clanner. My, that's a extravagant outfit. Maybe I'll take something like that. I'm Telvin Nethrand. Nice to meet you. So, your name is Telvin Nethrand, and you're new here in Balmora. Well, my name is Clagius Clanler, and I don't mind answering questions. I have nothing else on my mind right now, and if I start to bore you about Morrowind lore, just let me know. Alright. Let's see here. What's your trade? I mean, I see that you're a shop owner, but I'm a trader, a general merchant. I buy and sell a little of everything. Weapons, armor, clothes, books, miscellaneous items of all kinds. Take a look around. Let me know what you want, or if you have things you'd like to sell. Let me take a look at them. I'll give you a price. Okay, let me take a look around your shop here. Now, I thought outside I read that you are a outfitter, but I'm not seeing much in the way of outfits here. Seems like you're mostly selling homeware, home goods. Decorative plates. That's a very nice plate. Let's have a look around here. I see you've got some drinks as well. Well, let's take a look at the rest of your inventory.
Let's hear it.
Open that up. Oh. Interesting. Alright. Anything you wish, Tobin Nerthern. I know. You know I like you and want to help. In fact, with a good friend like you, I might even be persuaded to gossip about a little secret. A little secret, huh? What were you thinking about? If you're thinking of traveling up country, near Sheogorad, or out Molagamore way, or inside the Ghost Fence, you need to know about the Corpus. I did want to learn more about that, as I mentioned. It's a disease that turns normal creatures into beasts. Turns men into twisted, mad lumps of flesh, superhumanly strong, and full of hatred. You get Corpus from fighting with diseased creatures. It's hard to get Corpus, but harder to get rid of it. In fact, I hear there's no cure. Thanks for the warning. That's actually really useful advice. Anyway, let's see what you've got in terms of equipment here. You do have a little bit of everything. You weren't kidding. Oh, you've got some torches. High quality ones at that. I could use some. I guess I could take 3. Let's see what else we've got here. Common shirt. What am I currently wearing? A different style of it. Common pants. They look a little different. I'll take a pair. Be nice to have a change of clothes. And maybe some different shoes. Looks like those are the ones I have, so let's take those. Pair. Oh, now we have some change of clothes. We don't have to wear the same thing every day. I guess I should spend the rest of my money on armor and weaponry, though. If I want to be ready, if I want to improve my skills. Maybe even a spell or 2. How's 31 pieces sound? Good. And perhaps I could persuade you? Well, it hasn't been going too well. I think I'll hold off on that. I need to practice my Vvardenfell lingo a bit, I think. People here talk a little differently, and my accent doesn't help. I think I need to become more accustomed to their way of talking before I can fully expect my speechcraft to work as it should. So let's try this clothes on. Maybe we shouldn't do it here in the middle of the street. Let's try going to this corner over here. Alright. That's not bad. Yeah. Okay. It's a nice outfit, I think. It's a little nicer quality. It doesn't hurt my skin as much as those rags I was wearing. Okay. And on top of that, I can throw on my armor. Very good. So I suppose I should go see if there's any other shops. Maybe a smith? It's the outfitter. So he's got a nice variety of goods. I wonder if he has any
Any time
potions.
now.
Hello. He does have a few potions, it seems. Nothing in the way of... He's selling spoiled potions? Interesting. He's probably selling them at discount. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. Restore health, bargain potion. 1 point for 5 seconds. Well, that's not very good at all. Okay. Just thought I'd take a look. Very good. And I've got some torches now, so that's interesting. Got 3 high-quality torches. Come in handy. What's this? Oh, that's the outfitter again. Okay. Did I already check this one? I don't think I did. Ravier Trader. I'm looking mostly for an armorer, though. If I can find one. Good day.
Go ahead.
I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Move along. Well, you're doing a fine job in town, officer. I must say. Don't try to butter me up, Dark Elf. Alright. That didn't work. What is my speechcraft at? Oh, it's not very good. Alright, aha! Meldor, armorer. Perfect. Wow. Hello.
This better
I'm Tel the
be
Netherant.
important.
And you are? Meldor? Greetings, citizen. I'm Meldor. Welcome to Balmora. We're House Lalu Town and loyal citizens of the Empire. What can I do for you? Well, I'd like to, see what you've got for sale here. You've got a lot of wares. Wow. Medium armor. Marinus always made his own armor, and it was always really good, but this looks like fine craftsmanship. Did you make it yourself? Never seen anything quite like it. I guess it's a little similar to the one the guards are wearing outside, but it's also so new to me. I see you've got quite a variety. But this particular medium armor seems rather expensive. I don't think I can afford it, unfortunately.
Speak, traveler.
Hello. Perhaps, I can compliment you on the fine work you're doing, keeping this establishment safe? Fine sentiments, adventurer, but I doubt their sincerity. No, it was very sincere. I promise you. Yeah, these people do not like me. I'm being completely sincere when I say that you're doing a fine job keeping this establishment safe. Ugh. I better get out of here. These guys are gonna arrest me if I keep bothering them. A Pilgrim's Path. Saryani's Sermons. The Anticipations. And the Cantatas of Vivek. Interesting. Can I look down here as well? I don't want to get in trouble. The Affairs of Wizards. I thought he might have more inventory down there, but I guess it's all up here, huh?
Do you want something?
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Alright, alright. Was it the latest rumor you were looking for, Tel the Netherand? If not, I'll be happy to tell you anything I know about Balmora or other Morrowind lore. Well, I'm gonna say, this is a fine establishment you've got here, my friend. Say straight and sharp, Dark Elf. Ugh, I'm not doing so well. I'm not gonna get very good deals now. Alright. Well, let me see what you've got in stock, and let me check out your prices. For medium armor in particular. I can't afford that, that's for sure. I mean, I could, but it's pretty pricey. Light armor's a lot cheaper. Maybe I should just try to afford some light armor for now. Or heavy, even. That'll weigh me down a lot. Wow, that's really expensive. A drow shield. What in the world is a drow? Huh. All the medium armor you have is fairly expensive. Darn. I guess I could try to afford the pants or boots. 220. Oh, ripping my head off here because I made that remark about your store, but I was being sincere. I can't afford that. Alright, how about we start off with some light armor then? I wouldn't mind getting my light armor skill up as well. How about the chitin greaves and boots? Those are pretty cheap. And it looks like you've got the gauntlets as well. I'll take those. 67 pieces. Can I get 65? Alright, good. Whew. Let me try one more time. I was really being sincere when I mentioned that your store was nice and your wares as well. Some of the best armor I've seen all around. Oh. He is not too happy with me. Yikes. Very well. I should go do some more business in Cosades with Ariel. He already kind of likes me, at least. Alright, so I've got one piece of medium armor and the rest seems to be light armor, but that's okay. It never hurts to have extra skills. I'm sure I'll need them in the future. And... yeah, I think that's good. Well, Balmora is a pretty big place. It'll take me days to go through everything here. But I'm already running low on money. Well, not really, but I don't have a ton. And I think I'd like to see more of the southern area where I arrived, so I think I'll take the Silt Strider back to Cosades and check out the surrounding areas there. Part of me wants to head over to Aldrune right away and see my home, my birthplace, but I just don't think I'm ready. Besides, Cosades looked rather interesting. Not that Balmora doesn't, but I think Cosades, it might be better to fully explore Cosades before moving on to a city as large as this. It's enormous. It is the second largest settlement here in Vvardenfell, I suppose. So I think I'll take the Silt Strider back, maybe do a little business down there in Cosades where I'm a little more liked, and hopefully improve a few skills like Caius Cosades said. Although he did mention blades trainers, maybe I should go ask him about that first. I think I'll go do that. But first I think I'm just going to take a break here and relax for a bit, sort of take in the beauty of this town and its surrounding wilderness. And then we'll head over to Caius Cosades' house to see what information he can provide about blades trainers.